Hello, good evening, and welcome to this video section on Moneypal. I remain Charles Onosike by name, the founder of UpdateFly.com. In this video today, we'll be talking about the loan app Moneypal. In the previous video, I've done a video of OPay loan, how to get or what is known as O cash also. You can go and check that out if you need a bigger amount, because for this, as a first timer here, you cannot really get the huge sum if that's what you're looking for. But this app is also very good for those looking for, let's just say, little amounts for starters. But if you have the patience and you have enough time to wait, you can use this app and then get to the point where you begin to request in hundreds of thousands or even millions of naira, depending on the in and out flow in your account, as we can see. Now, to the app, you can see once you launch the app, you see the picture of this beautiful lady there with the logo of the company. They say Moneypal allows you to access loan from 2.5k to 5M. 5M here is 5 million naira, 2.5k is 2,500 naira. So let's quickly move over. Moneypal fees between 2.5% to 30% monthly, depending on the loan amount. So depending on how much you're requesting, that will determine how much or how many percent you are to pay back while repaying your loan. Then flexible repayment tenure between 2 weeks to 24 months. 24 months should be for those requesting for like millions of naira. You won't get that as a new user, as a first timer. Quickly, before as a first timer, you're meant to create an account, to create an account, you simply enter your BVN. This you can get from using, depending on the network, you just dial the code assigned and then you request for your BVN, or you ask your bank and all that. Or you can always search Google to get the option depending on the network you're using. You enter your phone number, you click on proceed to get started. It's actually very easy to create an account here, because you don't request for all the details just at the beginning. You just register, you enter your phone number, you fill that, you submit, and you take a selfie. In fact, you don't even get to take the selfie in the beginning until you've gotten an account and you're able to log in. I'll just go straight and log in, entering my password, pay loan. I'm used to that. So you click on, you enter your password, you enter your phone number, which serves as your username here, and you enter the password which you created while setting up your account. How was your experience with us? I'll come back to this later to rate my experience after maybe the first 15 days. I'll know how more about the whole process, their cause and all that. So as you can see, I've requested my very first loan, which is 7,500. I was able to get this loan within the space of 2 hours. Remember, no collateral, no nothing. Only have to upload the only information requested was basic information, address, phone number, BVN, and all that. To request, if I wish to cash this loan now to my account, I'll have to use a valid ATM card. This is because that ATM will be billed when they wish to request for payback. If I don't come back to pay here by myself, they can always withdraw the money using that ATM. They will do a charge back to your account. Even if I want to pay on my own, I'll still use the ATM card to pay. That's if I can also use the option to make deposits in the bank. So quickly, let's say I've been given 7,500 to pay back 8,625 naira. Now, how many percent is this actually? Because at the beginning we saw something like they said it's between 2.5% to 30%. So, how many percent am I supposed to pay back right now for a loan of 7,500? That's one of the things we'll find out just now. So remember, I requested for 7,500 and my repayment amount is 8,625 naira. Let's quickly go to the calculator and see how many percent that is. All right, here is my calculator. So 7,500 divided by the value of percentage is 100. This gives us 75 naira. Now, this is at 1% or at 100%, which I can say is just 1%. If I'm supposed to pay 1%, that means I was supposed to pay 7,575 naira. But as we saw right there is 8,000 plus. I'm meant to pay 8,625 naira. So how many percent is it? Now we've gotten 75 naira as the value of 1%. Now let's multiply this sum by the first figure, which is 2.5. 2.5 gives us 187.5. 187.5% added to plus 7,500. Of course, you see is 7,687.5, which is 7,687 naira 5 kobo. That is not the amount. So, but how many percent is this actually? Let's go once again. We have 75 naira. 75 naira multiplied by the highest percent, which is 30, is 2,250 naira. If we add this to 7,500, gives us 9,750 naira. That is not the answer. Now let's try dividing. Since it was a range, let's divide. They gave us a range of 2.5 to 30. So let's try to use 15%. 75 naira multiplied by 15 gives us 1,125 naira. Add those to 7,500. We have 8,225 naira, which is the exact amount I'm supposed to repay within the next 15 days. Yes, you can see that there. So I was given 7,500 to pay at 15%, which is this repayment amount of 8,625 naira. Now, that is 1. Now, since we know the percentage now for as a first timer, let me also tell you how much you're able to get, because I can't really we can't see the loans right now because I already have a loan which I'm there to repay and I've not cashed, so it's just there. Now, how much can you request from Moneypal? As a first timer on the Moneypal app, you're given the option to loan between 2,500 to 10,000 naira. You can't exceed that as a first timer. That is the only option available to you after installing the app. Now, once you're able to pay back within the first 15 days, because as a first timer you're not allowed to pay back after 30 days. You're only given 15 days to pay back the loan amount, your repayment amount. If you're able to meet up, now all the company does is they give you another opportunity to request for higher amounts. Yes. So after your repayment for the first time, you can then request higher amounts. It can be between 2,500 to 20,000 to 15,000. I'm using the app for the very first time, so I wouldn't know what the next amount will be. but I'm just assuming based on trial on other apps. I've noticed they will always increase it by either 5,000, 2,000, or by another 10,000. So I don't think it should exceed 20,000 on your second request, except your inflow, because the apps actually monitor your banking activities through the BVN they requested, so they know the in and outflow into your account, but they can't withdraw more than the loan amount. Yes, if they do that, you can always sue them, but they can't do it. So everything is encrypted. That is why after using the app for a couple of times, you can go for a higher loan, which is where you're giving up to 24 months. Let's assume you're requesting for 500k loan and all that. You can now be given maybe 6 months, 8 months to 1 year to make your payments and all that. So now let's see. I said this is my first time to use this app. So under my loan, let's see my history. You see, this is the very first. I requested 7.5. I've paid back 0.0, and this is on 11th, which is the same day I'm recording this video. So the essence of this whole loan was actually to do this video because I stumbled on the app. When am I supposed to pay? My next loan is due on the 26th, which is exactly 15 days from the day, which is 11th April, the day I requested for this loan. So if I'm able to pay before this time, I can request for another amount if I so wish. But where I'm not able to do that, they will give me a grace period, and then of course that will be followed by notifications and SMS usually, and then after which you're supposed to pay. I don't know if there are additional charges once you don't pay on that exact day, but with my experience on other apps, I've not seen anything like that. So it's usually you pay the amount that is stipulated from day one, which in my case is 8,625 naira. Let's quickly go back. What are other things there? You can see here is my profile. You can see the rewards. Under profile, these are the details you're supposed to fill. I've not added any card just yet. After you create the app, your account on this app, you're supposed to when you've logged in the first time, you only requested to enter your BVN number and your phone number. When you flip to the next part, you enter your email address and a password. The app opens. With those details, you can sign into the app. Once you are now set to apply for a loan, you have to fill in these personal details right here. All this information needed, requested for here are the things you're supposed to fill. You're supposed to fill personal information, education. Under my card, this option is only given to you after the loan is approved. Then contact details, bank details. The bank details here is just your bank account name and the bank name, and then your account name and account number. That is because that is where your money, the amount you're requesting, will be credited. Aside that, there is no other information to fill. Then under additional info, I don't think I feel there are any additional infos. So that's just about it. There is no big deal. All right. Here they ask you, are you married? How many persons are depending on you? Your monthly expenses and all that. These values, you can enter any amount. Do you own a car? Yes or no? You answer as you wish. There is nothing much to do there. And that's just about it. You can see, you can contact them and all that. There are settings. Under settings, they have the help section, then they have notifications and alert section and all that. There is nothing much. You just try to use the app, play with it. Meanwhile, I forgot to say, do well to use my referral code. My referral code remains 493588 if you wish to download or use this app. Don't forget, the app remains Moneypal. just use my code. As you try to sign up, you see the section for referral code. Try entering this code. It's just right below on the description box. You can copy it and use, and I'll earn just a little percentage from that. It won't affect your loan in any way.